8 Things That Need to Happen Should Young Sheldon End with Season 7. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a liked it up in order to preserve narrative coherence and examine the influence on Sheldon and his family's past. Young Sheldon Season 7 must tackle George's infidelity scandal. Sheldon's move from Texas to Pasadena should also be featured in the prequel, as this would highlight the Cooper family's major changes and offer a smooth link to The Big Bang Theory. It is crucial that young Sheldon portrays Sheldon's college graduation as a significant event that signifies the conclusion of his Texas years and the start of his Californian life. The Big Bang Theory prequel needs to address a few story points before it concludes, assuming that Young Sheldon Season 7 is its final season. Its spin-off has finally managed to break out from its shadow and forge its own identity, just 4 years after the conclusion of its original series. Even though Young Sheldon deviates from The Big Bang Theory in terms of plot and storytelling, it has managed to win over viewers and is now the most popular comedy on television. CBS surely wants to keep the show airing for as long as possible because of this. Nevertheless, CBS might be forced to terminate the program due to The Big Bang Theory's predetermined timeline. In the last 6 years, numerous plot discrepancies of various degrees of importance have been produced by Young Sheldon. Sadly, it is unable to ignore the prequel's gradual approach to its predestined conclusion. The network has a number of choices if it wishes to continue airing the program. But if Season 7 of Young Sheldon is really the last, then certain things must occur in the family comedy to guarantee a happy ending. George's infidelity scandal has been one of the most anticipated storylines in Young Sheldon, if not the most anticipated, since it was first exposed on The Big Bang Theory. People are curious about how a humorous show can address such a delicate subject. It should have already occurred in Young Sheldon Season 6 according to the stated timeline, but it didn't. This implies that, if Season 7 is the final one in the series, it is essential that it finally address George's adultery. Plot holes are nothing new for Young Sheldon, but omitting the Cooper patriarch's account of infidelity will fundamentally alter Sheldon's and his family's past. At the age of 14, Sheldon relocated to Pasadena, California, to begin his postgraduate studies at Caltech, according to The Big Bang Theory. The boy genius was already 13 in Young Sheldon Season 6. Given the time frame, the prequel has ample opportunity to set up his move from Texas to the West Coast, which is expected to cause significant upheaval for the Cooper family and be a turbulent period. Addressing this story will guarantee a smooth transition between Sheldon's Pasadena and Medford lives. Sheldon went to Germany to complete his summer abroad program in the Young Sheldon Season 6 finale. He will begin his last year at East Texas Tech by the time he returns to Medford, which is somewhere in the early part of Season 7. This implies that the socially awkward genius ought to be receiving their college degrees at the conclusion of Young Sheldon Season 7. Since it signifies the end of his time in Texas and the start of his life in California, Young Sheldon must commemorate this milestone for the character, just as he did when he graduated early from high school. Young Sheldon might even explain why Sheldon and TBBT never mention college. Despite not being a series regular, Paige has been a recurring character on Young Sheldon since her debut in Season 6. Instead, she would show up annually to give them an update on her health. Since Paige makes several appearances throughout the year, her storyline had substantial growth in Young Sheldon Season 6. Unfortunately, since her parents' divorce ruined her arc, she has not been able to realize her full potential, and her future is now much more bleak. Young Sheldon must also give the story a conclusive finale given how captivating Paige has been, particularly if there are no intentions for it afterwards. Mandy and Georgie's courtship was only intended to be a brief affair when they first started dating in Young Sheldon Season 5. But in the 100th episode, their unplanned pregnancy fundamentally altered their situation. They are eventually engaged to be married following the birth of baby Cece. Given the likelihood that they will proceed with their marriage, Mandy and Georgie's wedding must play a significant role in Young Sheldon Season 7, possibly even serving as the focal point of the finale. It would be quite unfortunate if the pair's storyline didn't have a satisfying resolution for any reason, as it is the most inventive plot line that Young Sheldon has ever developed. It was really thrilling when Young Sheldon brought in Howard and Amy from The Big Bang Theory for a voice appearance. Nevertheless, Leonard and Penny, Two of the most significant guest stars from the original series have not yet appeared in the prequel. Due to their length of time with Sheldon, the Hofstadters are among the most significant individuals in his adult life, possibly even more so than his own wife. Their dedication to being his buddy is demonstrated by the fact that they remained with him, even though they could have left him due to his inappropriate behavior. When it was revealed that Mandy and Georgie were unexpectedly pregnant, Mary was compelled to leave her religion in Young Sheldon Season 5. It later became evident that cutting her connections with her own congregation was beneficial for her and her family, even if she was first upset over being expelled. She became more amiable as a result, and her marriage even became more peaceful. But Mary was more devoted to her faith than ever, even using it to defend her own actions, as demonstrated in The Big Bang Theory. The origin of this must be explained in Young Sheldon Season 7. Mary was the Cooper who was most frequently featured after Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory, so it's equally crucial that CBS connects her tale about Texas and California in a smooth manner. Despite Missy being the best character on the program, Young Sheldon has mostly ignored her for years. Season 6 finally included real-life critiques of the show's treatment of the character, but rather than providing her with a fascinating storyline, it demonizes her by portraying her as irrational and rebellious. Although her salvation was alluded to in the Young Sheldon Season 6 finale, there is no assurance that the program will address it, particularly during an anticipatedly busy year. The program must make up for this by finally giving Missy the attention she deserves before it ends. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Young Sheldon 24 channel and stay with TS.